Everything you have ever done flows out of who you believe you are or who you believe you are not. It flows out of your identity. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So everything you've done comes from your identity of who you believe you are and who you believe you're not, what you believe you're capable of and what you believe you're not capable of. So how is it that we increase our capabilities? It all starts with our identity. What do we believe we can do? Who do we believe we are? Let's talk about that today. But first of all, it's Monday, so the same thing we talk about every Monday. What are you going to do this week so that on Friday when you look back, you can say, 1, it's been a successful week. 2, you're closer to your bigger goals. Be accountable to these things. Have an accountability partner, have an accountability coach, group, whatever you have to do, but be accountable. If you're watching or listening to this on social media, leave a comment, send me a DM. Something that on Friday when we talk about this again, you can look at it and say, yes, I've done these things and I'm accountable. Now, if you're new here, thanks for joining us. We do this every week. We talk about it on Monday and Friday. If you don't have clearly defined written out goals, go to jeffhaggie.com/peak-performance and you can go through that whole process to get those figured out. Let's talk about your identity. We talk a lot about becoming the person that can do the thing. Well, before you can do certain things, you've got to have that self-identity, knowing that you can do those things. I want to read you a quote from a client this past week. She says, "Thanks for another great training. I think I'm starting to get it. I can see myself becoming a new version of myself. I think that I'm growing into my future self. Some of the days and moments are crazy hard, but on the call today, I felt like I could see how I am changing. A great aha moment." So I want you to think about that. If you want to be able to achieve something, if you want to achieve your goals, reach a certain level at whatever it is you do, before you can do that, you've got to be able to become the person that can do that thing. And so the first thing you need to do is you need to know who that is you're trying to become. And just like what I was just talking about setting goals, you need to know who that future self is. You need to know who you have to become to achieve those goals. So the first thing you need to do is identify that person, because every day we're changing. We're not the same person we were yesterday. We're definitely not the same person that we were a year ago. And so who are you going to become in the future? Because you're going to become someone. Are you just going to let that happen and become whoever it is that happens to come along? Or are you going to be intentional and choose who you become? Because it's going to happen either way. So if you want to achieve certain goals, you need to know exactly what those goals are and understand that that person who can achieve those goals is different than the person that you are today. And once you can identify that, immediately start acting from that position. Act as if you already have become that person, and you will get there a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently. Now, I talked about this in some of the episodes last week. Both Richie Norton in his book that's coming out at the end of August and Dr. Benjamin Hardy in his most recent book talk about this. Rather than acting towards a goal, acting towards a future self, act from that position. But you can't act from that position until you define it. So you've got to be able to create that vivid, clear vision of who that is that you need to become. And then believe it. You've got to believe in that future self and that you can do that. And once you can really believe in yourself, that's when things are going to change for you amazingly. And sometimes it's going to take some work. Just like I was quoting my friend here, she's been going through a process of change for a while now. And some of it she's just starting to see. Some of it she's just starting to believe. But everything we do flows from our own identity. So if you want things to change, you've got to change your identity of who you are and who you want to be. All right, it's going to be a great week. A lot of things happening over the weekend. One, you've heard me talking about my mindset journal. You can get it on Amazon now. Well, as of yesterday, you can get it in not just the black, you can get it in red, blue, and yellow as well. So if you want to get any of those, I really encourage you, if you've gone through the mindset questions, that you can get those for free at jeffhaggie.com/mindset. But get the journal. It's really a powerful tool, and I know you're going to love it. So just go to Amazon, search Mindset Journal Jeff Heggie, and you'll be able to find it and pick the color that you want. Also, at the end of this week is the Business Domination Challenge. if you've got any incline of becoming a successful business owner, an entrepreneur of any way, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's your full-time thing, come and join us. We talk a lot about becoming the person that can build a successful business. But come and join us. Go to jeffheggie.com/business domination. Hurry, get registered before we start at the end of the week. But thank you for being with me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Are you an entrepreneur who wants to discover the breakthrough secrets that will produce the results you've been searching for, but you just can't seem to figure out why you keep working harder and harder and you're just not getting those results? I want to tell you about a new challenge that I've created just for you, the Business Domination Challenge. If you want to create the entrepreneurial lifestyle and the business you dream of, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I created the Business Domination Challenge to show you how to grow your business exponentially and to become an optimal performing entrepreneur. What's an optimal performing entrepreneur? It's an entrepreneur who's succeeding in all areas of their life. If I show you how to build a successful business, but your relationships, your health, and everything else is falling apart, that's not a success. It's not about working harder, it's about implementing the correct principles and becoming the person who can do the things that produce the results. Hurry and go to jeffheggie.com/business domination and secure your spot today.
Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confident athlete to find out more.